Hi, I'm Lynn Howard. I have a passion for Jesus. I love helping people connect with Him and connect with people that are connecting with Him. That's what these short conversations are going to be about. And really, it's just the beginning of a conversation between you and just a few friends. Let's start with this one. What's the best party you've ever been to? I gotta believe my favorite party was the one that just happened when my daughter Valerie got married. It was an incredible event. It lasted for hours when it got done. I heard Valerie, as they had gotten in the car for the getaway with the last guest remaining and the hotel was already closed, saying, "I don't want to go," because everybody just wanted it to keep going. What's your favorite party you've ever been to? In Luke chapter 5, we find Jesus at a party. And a lot of different places you could have a party, a lot of different kinds of parties. The wedding was at a plantation. It was incredibly gorgeous, great people, never wanted it to end. There's parties down on Broadway, on the Pedal Taverns, the bachelorette parties in Nashville, backyard parties at a trailer park, children's birthday parties. What would Jesus be like if you were at any of these different kind of parties? You know, some people are just know how to fit in, and some people are really awkward. I remember my dad, when I was 12 years old, as an act of incredible sacrifice, took me to a Three Dog Night concert. And he really wanted me to enjoy it. It's the last place in the world he'd want to go, but it was something that we really wanted, so he brought us. But I had to wear a suit. The drummer wasn't even wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a tie. I stood out. It was awkward. It was painful. Would Jesus be awkward at a party, or would he fit in? Could he connect with all of the guests, or would that be kind of difficult for him? Like, you know, at a party there might be some that are very religious and rule-oriented, some of them that are not quite so sober, some of them that are really awkward and uptight, and some of them that are cool and amazing. How would he connect with all these people? Or would he? Would he skip some of them? Like, let's say that there's a 50-year-old hitting on the 20-year-old girls. Would he totally skip him, or would he connect with him? And if he did, how would he do it? And what would he talk about with each of these people? Would he talk about what's the elephant in the room, what's broken about them, what's not working? Or would he just make polite conversation? I got a feeling that he would leave them better off than when they started. There were some religious people at this particular party that Jesus attended who really weren't happy with him. They weren't happy with the guests. They were there as the critics, not as part of the community. And so they're calling him out for it. And he calls them out, and he says this. He says, you know, sick people need a doctor. He said, I came for sick people. The well people don't need anything. I just came for the sick people. If he were talking to you at a party, would he address what is sick about you? What do you think he'd say? What do you think he would see that is sick? What do you think he would say? Luke chapter 5, just verses 29 through 32, we get to see Jesus at a party. Here's a good place to start the conversation with your friends. What would Jesus be like at that party? Tell them about the best party you've been to. What would Jesus have been like at that party? Start the conversation there. A couple of things that'll make it good for us is to keep it short. Don't blow up each other's phones. If it leads to a longer conversation, make a phone call, have coffee, something like that. But we're just trying to stir up conversations that help us connect with Jesus and connect with each other around Jesus. And we're going to begin with a party. What would Jesus be like at a party?